Is this a particularly interesting moment to be a gay Black man?
You are right on point. There is a moment that is happening right now that is literally in the vein of helping people to understand their full potential. And I think what has especially happened, especially within this Black Lives movement, where we understand the importance of supporting Black lives, making sure equality and equity are on the forefront of conversations, not just within the Black community, but within corporate America, within white households. But what has happened is that we've also started to say, hold on, Black community, we need to understand that we need to respect all of us. We need to love all of that. And I think that is why you're seeing more African Americans who identify as part of the LGBTQ plus community coming forward and saying, here's the content we're creating. Here's how we're being creative. Here's how we've added to society. Here's why we're going into politics. Here's why we're leading companies and saying together, anything is possible. And, I think about this in the sense of, as it's because of the civil rights movement and how we started to see and in the 80s, we were like, oh, I can run a corporation. Oh, I can be a millionaire. Why Barack Obama and Michelle is possible. Because we were like, no. It's similar to what I said in the beginning when I went to high school and they were like, well, you need to only settle for community college. And again, let me be clear. Nothing is wrong with community college. I think that any form of education that you want to receive is great. But for me, I knew I wanted to do more. And there might have been a time that I would have heard that and said, you know what, you're right. I can't dream. I can't push, and started to sink myself. But because of the people who came before me and the messages and images I saw, I was like, no, you don't get to invalidate or limit my experience. And I think that's happening now for LGBTQ plus kids who are also African American.
Hey, tell me a little bit about race in the LGBTQ community. I hear different things from different people. In some cases, I hear people say that the community has been more progressive overall than the straight community. In other cases, I hear not at all. It's just as bad, maybe sometimes worse. What's been your experience?
I got to tell you that I truly believe that the LGBT community has been at the forefront of doing a lot of things right. But I do believe that there is still racism, homophobia, and transphobia, and sexism that penetrates the LGBT community.
The That Mailbox Came Out of Nowhere policy from American Family Insurance.